Hello everyone, my name is Super Femicon, and today we're going to try something a little different. I had a few people ask me to do a voiceover on one of my videos and kind of talk about how I get ready for quests and things like that. So, here's the set I'm using. Oh, by the way, the quest that we're doing is, I believe it's a USJ quest. It's called Deep Green Blues, and the quest is to hunt a Great Jagras, a Poke, a Toby, Katachi, Anjanath, and Rathalos. So we're just gonna jump right in. The set that I'm using is this. It's basically a weakness exploit set with some other skills thrown in. We got this DLC sword, and the reason that I'm using Thunder is because most of the monsters in this quest, except for Toby, has a 2-star weakness to Thunder. And I don't want to be jumping into camp to change everything halfway through, so I'm just gonna go with this. If I do need to change, I do have the Hecatelia Charge Blade outfitted with the gems that I need, since you can't change gems mid-quest. But I don't think I'm gonna do that. So here are all the skills that you get from this set. And then here are the decorations that I've got. And for the other Charge Blade, I had some other decorations in, but he doesn't do poison, so I don't need the antidote jewels. So, besides that, here are the items I'm bringing with me. Like I said, poison resistance, so I don't need the antidotes. And we're just gonna go and see how this goes. I hope my mic sounds okay. I've never done this before, so I'm a little nervous. I'm sorry if you can hear that I'm nervous, but we're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna do what we can. And some forewarning, I'm probably not going to talk during the actual fighting, and I forgot to eat. But, anyway, not gonna talk during some of the actual fighting because I don't have a lot to say, you know? There's not a lot that I have to say. So I'm just gonna go back to the first camp. Oh, nope. Don't do that. That would be just like me. Gonna go to the southwest camp, and we're gonna try to find the Great Jagras first because he is very easy. And I would like him to be out of the way. I would also like to say, I haven't done this quest before. I thought it would be kind of interesting to show my thought process with what I expect to happen, instead of what I know will happen, which is pretty much the case in almost every one of my other videos, except the ones that show part of a cutscene. And he usually yes, there he is. He's right there. He likes to run away very quickly. So I'm sure most people that are watching this know that. If you haven't played this game before, or if you're not very far, hi, hello. This is a good game. It's kind of hard to get into, though. Oh, wait, my scout flies are not on him. Where are they? It's hard to pay attention and do commentary at the same time. I'll say that. That was a very easy count. invisible shield. Shield is pretty cool. I guess it's not invisible though. The shield is weak. Oh, he's dead. I almost didn't notice that. I don't really need the parts from carving him, but it never hurts to have them. So next we're gonna do the Puke. And he is usually up in the poisonous area. I'm not sure what that area is called, or what number it's labeled as, but this one, up here. It is kind of unfortunate that my Tail Rider left. Tail Raider. I always say Rider. Does anyone else say that? Probably just me. Oh my goodness. I guess that's one way to avoid getting hit. Just scream repeatedly. Gotta love it when your hunter has to track. It'd be a lot easier to move around so much. Oh my gosh, and if I would notice when I'm over time. Like I said, I'm a little bit trying my best. I will freely admit, I am pretty bad at not getting hit. Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should have saved that last part for Ratchet. Hit my cat. That was pretty straightforward. Grab this. Oh, the tail, I guess. Going for the slinger ammo, but whatever works. And we're just gonna keep carving. Oh, don't touch me, you stupid bug. Oh boy, because I don't have enough of those. So now we're going to do Toby. And I'm not sure where he is right now. But we can wing it. He's usually around this area. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. There's some prints of his toe beans. Oh, I found him. probably gonna put my Thunder King Vandal on. Thunder is not great. I would say, the piercing pods are pretty useful against him because he is so long. That was poor placement on my side. It's pretty hard to keep track of him, but if you use the focus camera, it's a little bit easier. Guess that wasn't good enough for a guard void, which is what I was thinking. Can't see. I might end up capturing him if he gives me a good because I would like to do this for a long time. Does anyone else sometimes forget to change from the communication tab after you use it? It seems like I do that a lot, and then I go to sharpen my weapon, and I end up doing the greeting gesture, which isn't terribly handy for maintaining your weapon's sharpness. Was he asleep? Nope. Getting my own hopes up, I guess. Aha! I guess my cat ate a parasite? I'm not sure how I could have gotten paralysis. Oh, I killed him. That was a lot easier than I expected. Usually on these endurance type quests, the HP of each monster is a lot lower. So that does help, but they can still be a challenge. It's not like they're just giving it to you. So now we're off to find Anjanath. in the beta, which is when I fought him the most, for sure, he was usually spawn in this area. So we're gonna go check. Hopefully we'll find some prints. And so we have. Oh, I was gonna say I hear him. There's no way I can get closer to jump on him though. Oh. Forgot that Anjanath is one of those monsters that like only when you don't want him to. If you want him to ignore you, he never will. I am on point with the tail mount today. I know what steel is, but I can't say that I'm good This one in particular just really is not up for the fight. I'll probably get him on that vine trap though. Well, that worked out. That was nowhere near in the right spot, but that's okay. I'm a little concerned about my health at the moment. So we're gonna heal up. And then we'll go back in. That was cool. It's going pretty well so far. Taking more time than I expected, but it's nothing that I can really complain about. I guess I could eat. Keep that to keep up my stamina, and we'll keep on. That was wishful thinking. At this point, I'm really hoping that we don't run into the Rathalos, even though he would do a lot of damage. To the Anjanath specifically, not it would just be a lot easier. He doesn't show up. Oh, I'm gonna get hit. Yep. I can get a little reckless towards the end. That. Oh, did I carve the tail? In case you can't tell, I'm kind of an airhead, but we'll figure it out. It's not like I'm dying for Anjanath's parts. And this Rathalos should be... Oh! So in addition to being an airhead, I'm also kind of clumsy. Maybe you could tell. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. But we'll work with it. Oh. So usually when I fight Rathalos here, I pretty much just try to bait him into attacking the dam, and then flash spawn him, so he falls down. Usually works out pretty well. And I'll throw my hunter down there too. It usually knocks him down for a pretty long time, so even if he doesn't die right here, he usually just goes over into the next area and you can finish him off. Nice. And yeah. That's a classic Rathalos move. Lock you with the scream and then breathe fire on me. Super original, Mr. Rathalos. Never would have seen that coming. So I've got one flash pod. I'm probably gonna use it right here. Can't win. I wasn't even locked onto him. That was probably not the best move, but whatever. Heal up to make sure I don't die like an idiot. Well, yeah. Too late. Luckily, though, no, he's just going up to his nest. We can just fast travel there, pretty much. hunts like this, even if you think you know every pattern that's possible, even if you know every scenario that could happen, sometimes things still don't work out the way you want them to, and there's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't make you a bad hunter. Even speedrunners, they have to get lucky to get their good run. So if you're just starting out in this game, or if you want to try it out, keep that in mind, because nobody is perfect, even if someone seems like they are. Wait, I am making a poor decision. Fire on me? Yep. Not today, Mr. Rascal. Could really go for a flash pod right now, but this bomb pod will work. That did take a lot longer than I thought it would. I definitely didn't expect it to take 20 minutes. But it is 5 monsters. That's still like 4 minutes a monster. Not counting the running around. Well, that actually is counting the running around. So even so, 4 minutes monster. That's pretty good. So let's see how long it actually took. It took 25 minutes. Okay, so that's like, I don't know, 6 minutes a monster, maybe. 5 and something? 5 and change? Yeah, something like that. So anyway, I hope you learned something, and I hope you enjoyed it. A lot of people were asking me to try doing voiceover, so I'm gonna try. If everyone thinks it sucks, then I won't do it again, probably. But that's it for this video. I hope you'll join me again sometime, and we're just waiting for the reward screen. That's not great, but, you know, whatever. There's my kill screen. Kill screen is pretty cool. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!